Gyanakosha, an encyclopedia of Vedic knowledge by Pact. Vedas. Rig Veda. Hymns on Agni, Mandala 5.
ओम गणानान्त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपवज्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणान् ब्रह्मणस्पतकान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिर्वेदसादनम्.
In Mandala 5, Sukta 12, Sutambara in meter Trishtuk visualized Agni as, to Agni, lofty Asura, meet for worship, steed of eternal law, my prayer I offer. I bring my song directed to the mighty like pure oil for his mouth at sacrifices. Mark the law, thou who knowest, observe it, send forth the full streams of eternal order. I use no sorcery with might or falsehood, the sacred law of the red steed I follow. How hast thou, follower of the law eternal, become the knower of a new song, Agni? The God, the guardian of the seasons, knows me, the Lord of him who won this wealth I know not. Who, Agni, in alliance with thy foemen, what splendid helpers won for them their riches? Agni, who guard the dwelling place of falsehood, who are protectors of the speech of liars. Agni, those friends of thine have turned them from thee, gracious of old. They have become ungracious. They have deceived themselves by their own speeches, uttering wicked words against the righteous. He who pays sacrifice to thee with homage, O Agni, keeps the red steed's law eternal. Wide is his dwelling. May the noble offspring of Nahusha, who wandered forth, come hither. In Sukta 13, Sutambara in meter Gayatri hailed Agni in 6 rigs. With songs of praise we call on thee, we kindle thee with songs of praise, Agni, with songs of praise for help. Eager for wealth, we mediate Agni's effectual praise today, praise of the God who touches heaven. May Agni, priest among mankind, take pleasure in our songs of praise and worship the celestial folk. Thou, Agni, art spread widely forth, priest dear and excellent. Through thee, men make the sacrifice complete. Singers exalt thee, Agni, well lauded, best giver of our strength, so grant thou us heroic might. Thou, Agni, as the felly rings the spokes, encompasseth the gods, I earn for bounty manifold. In Sukta 40, Sutambara in meter Gayatri hailed Agni as, enkindling the immortal, wake Agni with song of praise. May he bear our oblations to the gods. At high solemnities, mortal men glorify him, the immortal, best at sacrifice among mankind. That he may bear their gifts to heaven, all glorify him, Agni, God, with ladle that distilleth oil. Agni shone bright when born, with light killing the dasyus and the dark. he found the kine, the floods, the sun. Serve Agni, God adorable, the sage whose back is bombed with oil. Let him approach and hear my call. They have exalted Agni, God of all mankind, with oil and hymns, O praise, devout and eloquent. In Sukta 15, Angirasa, in meter Trishtup, visualized Agni. To him, the far-renowned, the wise ordainer, ancient and glorious, a song I offer. Enthroned in oil, the Asura, bliss giver, is Agni, firm support of noble riches. By holy law, they kept supporting order by help of sacrifice in loftiest heaven. They who attained with born men to the unborn, men seated on that stay, heaven's firm sustainer. Averting woe, they labor hard to bring him the ancient plenteous food as power resistless. May he, born newly, conquer his assailants round him. They stand as round an angry lion. When like a mother spreading forth to nourish, to cherish and regard each man that liveth, consuming all the strength that thou hast gotten, thou wanderest round thyself in varied fashion. May strength preserve the compass of thy vigor, God, that broad stream of thine that beareth riches. Thou, like a thief who keeps his refuse secret, hast holpen Atri to great wealth thy teaching. Sutta 16, Puratreya, in meter Anustup, hailed Agni. Great power is in the beam of life and light. Sing praise to Agni, to the god, whom men have set in foremost place, like Mitra with their elogies. He by the splendor of his arms is priest of every able man. Agni conveys oblations straight and deals as Bhaga deals his boons. All rest upon the Lord and love of him, the rich, high-flaming God, on whom, loud roaring, men have laid great strength as on a faithful friend. O Agni, be the friend of these with liberal gifts of hero strength. Yea, heaven and earth have not surpassed this youthful one in glorious fame. Agni, quickly come to us and glorified, bring precious wealth. So we and these, our princes, will assemble for the good of all. Be near fight to prosper us. In Shukta 70, Puratreya, meter Anustup, hailed Agni as God. May a mortal call the strong hither with Solomon rites to aid. A man call Agni to protect when sacrifice is well prepared. Near him thou seemest, mightier still in native glory, set to hold. Apart, you flame-hued vault of heaven, lovely beyond the thought of man. This is by the light of him whom powerful song hath bound to act, whose burns of splendor flash on high as though they sprang from heavenly seed. Wealth loads the wonder, workers carve through his, the very wise one's power. Then, meet to be invoked among all tribes is Agni glorified. Now too the princes shall obtain excellent riches by our lips. Protect us for our welfare. Lend thy succor, O thou son of strength. Be near in fight to prosper us. In Shukta 18, Muktavaha Atreya, in meter Anustup, visualize Agni as at dawn let Agni, much beloved guest of the house, be glorified. Immortal, who delights in all oblations brought by mortal men. For Dviva, who receives through wealth of native strength maimed offerings. Thy praiser even gains at once the Soma drops, immortal gods. Nobles, with song I call that ear of yours that shines with lengthened life, for God who giveth seeds, that ear hither and thither goes unharmed. They who have varied ways of thought, who guard the Lords within their lips, and strew the grass before the light, have decked themselves with high renown. Immortal Agni, give the chiefs, heroes who institute the right. Heroes illustrious, lofty fame, who at the synod met for praise, presented me with 50 steeds.